So, did y'all see the Being Mary Jane finale?
I thought it was good. I thought it wrapped up everything really well.
We did discuss about the fact that she used his sperm to try to get inseminated. So I think that's very interesting that women will go at great lengths to, if I can't have you, I'm gonna have your baby. So we can still be connected in some type of way.
Her desperation is weird. Like to see her like lay on the kitchen floor and ask her friend to inseminate her is like, it's a new low. Like we see women who intentionally get pregnant or something like that, but it's two people actively participating. But for her to call her friend over, lay on the floor with the towel, and just straight up tell her to inseminate her, it was very weird to see. It was so odd that she had to return his sperm to him at the end of the...
She didn't have to. She could have just threw it away.
Well, yeah, I know, right?
Because either way, it didn't work.
But you know what, though? I think it was a nice gesture, because really, he doesn't know what she could have done with that sperm. And it's always like a liability. Like, you just have, hey, you have sperm out here that someone is just holding.
She wants to be like, see, I'm not that crazy.
I'm not, here you go.
Have a good life with your sperm.
I don't watch the show, but I happened to have caught the finale, and I was actually really surprised at how despicable she is. She's a bad person. Like, I don't think there's any way to get around it, the fact that she's a terrible person. Every opportunity that she had, that I saw, for her to make the right decision, she did the wrong thing. And then the fact that you are literally so desperate. A turkey baster is just like, there's no, she ain't real. She's not real. She's not real. Like, I refuse to believe that someone, like, I guess that would stoop so low on so many occasions. I refuse to believe that this person like exists. So.
But you know, there are women who save condoms and poke holes in condoms and stop taking their pills or throw away their birth control pill. It happens all the time.
Therapy needs to be for free. Like, we need therapy.
It's getting real deep.
But I respected her trying to get her stuff together in this last episode, even though I thought her trying to give Avery tips. I get the idea of being like, I know what your husband likes or whatever, so I'm just trying to tell you. But it was still like, girl, no, we not there. We'll never be there.
We'll never be there.
You know,
I just don't want to think about my husband's penis in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So when we can't have this conversation in my kitchen, where I raise my children, where I feed my children.
Right.
Like, we cannot have this conversation here. Okay, so did y'all see that Paula Patton and Robin Thicke have separated? Paula Patton issued a statement to People magazine saying that the two mutually decided that they were going to take a break for a minute. And, you know, they'll always love each other. They always say what they always say. We'll always love each other, but right now things aren't working out.
I don't know, like, I really liked them as a couple, and because I thought the understanding was that they had an open marriage.
Right.
So I thought, like, okay, like, you already know what it is. You signed up for it. You guys have been together since you guys were teenagers. Like, I didn't expect to come in. I thought she had her own thing on the side too. So the fact that she issued a statement to People magazine, I guess somewhere the lines did get blurred and communication was not happening between them.
I will say it is kind of crazy for him to be caught, you know, in pictures in these, like, we can be open, but you can't embarrass me in the streets.
Right.
Don't embarrass me in the streets.
So I'm thinking maybe she felt embarrassed with these pictures, his hand up somebody's butt, him kissing some girl in the club. So now it's like, let me embarrass you with this separation.
You ain't been around this long enough to know you shouldn't be in a mirror, standing in front of a mirror with your hand on somebody's booty, taking a picture. I can see that your finger is in her booty hole. And then you're in a club in Paris and you're hugged up on some girl. You never know, she could have somebody out here, she's ready. Because the minute that news came out, somebody, I forgot, maybe Access Hollywood Live or somebody was trying to be like, is this Paula's new man? I was like, damn, we ain't even got to.
But he been there.
Get to one counseling meeting or something yet. Y'all already got a new man and for her to not have no ring on?
Girl, that's a huge deal.
Like,
take that ring off?
She might have a new man and be like, well, I'm sorry. Let's start anew.
So, did y'all see all the hubbub about Pharrell's album cover for his new record, Girl? What did you think?
I didn't think it was that serious, and that's maybe because we work in this industry and we kind of know when you go into meetings, sometimes a lot of things are not conscious. Like, people are not like, we're not gonna put any dark-skinned girls in it. Sometimes you're just like, oh, I know this person, and like I want to put them on it. Like it's not like this, we're gonna like. It's not a malicious thing, you know.
What stands out is the fact that he is the darkest person on the cover of his own album. And to me, it didn't. Personally, I don't. When it comes to like, oh my God, when it comes to music, the things that people say nowadays, I would be really stupid to try and stake my beauty or how I feel about myself based off of who puts me in a music video and who puts me on the cover of their album and who shouts me out in a song. Because these rappers, these men, they don't do it, and it's and I don't feel any type of way about it anymore. I just do find it odd when when you are a person of color and you have the opportunity to do something, you have an album, you have a video, and you never think, it never even crosses your mind, I should have someone who even looks like me.
We can't keep defining blackness as just brown skin. Like, blackness can be a whole lot of different things. It is also very sick, and it's still colorism when black people look at this woman in the middle who is black, and you still say, well, you know what, she's not black enough. Like, I think that's very foul. I think it's the same thing. You're doing the same thing. When someone identifies as black and you try to take that from them, they're not black enough. Like, that's not cool. It's a shame that we couldn't look at that and say, you know, maybe one of these last two girls is black. That wasn't even an assumption. What I think really is important, though, is that the fact that the album celebrates women. I can't think of a hip hop album that every song celebrates women.